Alright guys, I'm going to give you an update. Got the engine out of the car. As you can see. I still got a lot of stuff to get, but I figured I'd go ahead and just pull it. Still the stock pistons in it right now. You can see that it's still got cross hatching in it, if you can see it. Wanted to show you a tip on these MDS solenoids. As everybody knows, they always break when you go to take them out. The best thing I like to do to get these out is take a hammer and just tap around like that. Then take you a drill and a wood screw and go through the middle of it. You got to pull this little piece here out first. You might have to do it a couple times, but just put you a wood screw in it. Let me get this in here and I'll show you. Alright, I drilled it in there in the center. You don't have to go super deep, just, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch, 5/16. Then, most of the time, just turn it just a little bit, pop it right out. They are a piece in here that you need to take some needle nose and get out. Let's see if I can grab them. Throw that shit away. I'm gonna put the plugs back in it to block all this garbage off. A lot of people don't know that is one of the causes for the Hemi lifters to fail. That and lack of maintenance. Got all those out. Sometimes you have to prime a little bit, stick a pry bar underneath the vice grips and prime a little bit. But that usually works and pulls them out. But I wanted to show you something else. The 2 bolts that's right here on top of the lifter valley, this is what they're for, to hook the chains and stuff up to lift the engine out. They actually make a plate bracket deal that bolts here and bolts here. 3 bolting points. But I'll just use the bolts that's out of the top of the heads, the little tiny ones. They're the same thread and whatnot. Just space them out, do that. Then I'll hook a chain from here to the engine hoist to even it out. It usually works. Or if you got the heads off of it, you can use 2 of the old head bolts. Go here and here, or here and here, either one, and do it that way. Did not have to take the hood off. Did have to take the struts loose to raise it up just a little more. You don't have to pull the radiator out. You don't have to do all that stuff. It's unnecessary. I left the heads and the manifolds and everything on. It was a little tight. Leaving the manifolds on, you just got to watch and kind of work it around the AC lines and stuff. I didn't take the compressor loose. You just leave it loose, let it hang. I will be pulling the bumper off because some of you know I'm going pro charger and you got to put the intercooler in and all that stuff. But the better way to do it, if you've got a lift, is just drop the whole thing up from the bottom. Just unhook everything, unbolt the cradle, and just let it drop. But I don't have a lift. Let's see. Show you guys the Pro Charger for the ones that hasn't seen it. But hopefully, in a few months, I'll have it all together and see what she does. It's the intake, Edelbrock intake. Heads look pretty clean. The car has 138,000 miles on it. Going to send these out. I was going to send them to Modern Muscle, but just their pricing for what you get really ain't worth it. K-Tech will do the whole 9 yards. CNC port, exhaust, intake, valve job. Just mill the heads, pretty much just clean up for a better price. I'm probably going to send them to them, but we'll see. Still got the cross hatching in the cylinder walls. can see it a little bit. It is still standard bore. I checked it. It's 3.917. So I did clean these. This is not how they looked. I did clean them up just to see if there's any overbore stamping on it or anything. Pulled the lifters out. The lifters looked okay. They wasn't wiped out or anything, which it was still running fine when I took it apart. But just going through everything. I don't think I'll pull the pistons out in this video. I might make a separate video of pulling the pistons and stuff out. But if not, I will make videos of it going back together. I am going with a 392 stroker kit from Modern Muscle. We'll see how that does. And of course their custom cam style and all kinds of stuff. That is about it for this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.